Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate. Food from all of the base. My ace boom goon, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style on elevators could never fade us. I peep data stain anytime they congratulate us. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm beyond Sanders on haters, this ice bucket dropping over their head with it. Extra the cred with it. You either fight or flight, I ain't one for the ledge living. I do it for the one that died but fed millions. With soul food flowed and stocked my bare kitchen. I'm liberated. I drew a play that they ain't illustrated. I make a move, they gladly imitate it. I ain't flattered, I'm a dragon to your paper castle. The Alpha and Omega, promise it ain't nothing after. A new beginning. My catalog like James Earl Jones, the ever living. Imagine if I did make beats that's more for killing. Imagine if you come from the sci-fi, my city. You probably wouldn't make it, oh yeah, really. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day, I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. Ain't no mileage of $4 configure the road I travel. Don't gravel that probably baffle it. Label scribble on paper, they wanna shackle it. I own my masters and royalties, you can't raffle it. Wrist drip like a mango, fingertips like I'm Thanos. Knocking those down, no bangles. Without a Kango, tailor-made. Walk with a limp, them bands is heavy, I need a brace. I am money, I guess the world is just a safe combination needed, not a coca key. I'm the extra lighter on the dresser. I know you need it, smoking out the competition, pouring up, we undefeated. What you heard, let's you heard, we eatin', talking about extra with a splash, extra acting bad. Pull it like parades on parades, extra with the slab. Pay what it cost for the tab, extra with the bag. Young Cruiser King, better add extra on the. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day, I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Jacksonville Jaguars and our home team. Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
That's my bad, man. I couldn't even tell, dog. Nah, let's not do white on white, bro.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that.
Yeah, let's start over, man.
Tell me what I gotta do. Pull up in a bucket crew. One for me and one for you. Yeah, like with the roof. I'm off the chain, don't cut me loose. Yeah, I'm off the chain, I'm off the noose. Yeah, getting picked off Bentley white like cotton. Residential so good, my doors don't gotta lock 'em. Watch the dirty money with oxy. I miscount cause I'm off a... Yeah, these bigger than a damn proxy. Call my he said copy. Get that plug like a boogie. I like riches, hit like nookies. You ain't scared of no, but you scared to put on your hoodie. Man, my like Woody. I just scraped it off the top. Cut it off the road, off the curve, off the block. I was already sold out of work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that baby, that meant a lot. Whenever she calls, do what I gotta do. I'm moving with a two. I paid it at a fool. Yeah.
New toys, convoys, 100 carats on my...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Jacksonville Jaguars and our home team. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC Wild Card game. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Lawrence looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Right back to Mitchell on second down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. That's one stuff. We'll see if this defense has another in their back pocket.
I just wonder on the other side of the ball, do you just challenge the big guys up front? This is a short yardage situation. We ought to be able to pick this up. Or do you say to yourself, they are awfully tough. I've got to throw it on this down.
Third and 2, now Lawrence. Hunter Henry brings it in. He's got room at the 30. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
First down, here's Mitchell. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, show them a shotgun, then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 2nd and 9, Lawrence. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. So the completion good for 7 there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 4.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Lawrence on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play that long, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they are able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Jadeveon Clowney in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. A first carry for the Canadian-born Chuba Hubbard. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
On any running play this calm, they're always hoping that's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense. 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Now on 2nd and 13, Lawrence. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Obviously, some turn the first touchdown this game. Now for 3 and out. That's not clinching that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They run out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
Palardy now on to punt as he sends this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hubbard. And he's got room. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. So a great throw right there. And what a regular season this rookie had. Piloting this offense, guiding them to a division title. And they get the home date here in round 1 of the playoffs. But, Charles, how do you think they'll play it here? Will they run the same kind of wide-open offense they've run all season, or do you think that they'll try and take some pressure off of the young fella?
Oh, I think they're going high, wide, and handsome in this one. I think it's all out, just as they've been doing all year long, because I think if you try and pull it back now a little bit, you're telling that young man you don't have quite as much confidence in him as you've professed. So go ahead and continue to run your offense. Do the things that got you here. As so many defensive coaches have told you and me, all gas, no brakes. Let it rip.
In motion, left goes Boyd. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man, it's Tyquan Thornton. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard. And he's going to get it down to the 33.
Bro, he jumped over him?
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, last drive they went 3 and out.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And it's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown. Robert Woods. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back the touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31.
Well, they didn't get a lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try to run and try to keep the defense honest.
You may also just sit back there and throw it every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Lawrence to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Mitchell. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the 1st down. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but it did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 where probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
The slot man in motion right. Now Lawrence. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get it.
Coverage felt real tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off fourth down.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at about the 14. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw here. Dancing to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Out left and complete to Thornton. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This is taken at the 18. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Room here to run. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Well, they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Complete. It's Henry. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. From midfield now, Lawrence. And looking for Kirk.
No, man, no. No. That's bullshit. Nope.
Walked in the kitchen, found a pot of piston. Niggas ain't satisfied until they mama miss it. Niggas ain't satisfied until they mama miss it. I'm a monster, exorcist. Told tools like mechanics, mechanisms. Detrimental on any instrumental. I say you rap the sweet, I play the instrumental. I'm beneficial, I'm beneficial. I say you rap the sweet, terrorist.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. No reason to do anything foolish as they snap it one more time on first down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one.
Ashes to ashes, the future is cool. The past in the casket, the real shit is dead. And nigga, I'm a man.
So we're at halftime in this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Shit get deep, I'm never afraid to die. Let the money pile up until I'm married alive. Ask who the fuck wrong it, bring it to your door, fam. Have niggas in your yard like a yard sale. Smoking weed, getting hid in the Oval Office. I change the stars on the flag into crosses. Amen. So now, instead of playing.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis operating gun, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Look to run a little more than give offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Pass complete. He's got Woods streaking across the field. And he's taken down and able to slip across the 35. His second catch in this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
As if the McCrispy couldn't get any better. Bacon and ranch just entered the chat.
Now
The Bacon Ranch McCrispy. Available at participating McDonald's for a
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
What are you doing right now?
That
Are you actively working toward a better tomorrow, or are you
bit.
just waiting for something else to come along? Stop.
He'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
On the ready.
Out of the gun now on third down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
About a better future and start working on it right here in Houston, Texas at Art Labs Wilmington.
In motion comes the tight end lab.
And start working in as little as 6 months. If you already know your way around running,
straight ahead with Hubbard. That one well designed.
Don't let today's
take this down to the 40-yard line.
Classes are visit artlabs.com and start today.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Guys have the game he expected, but that run there, that may get it done.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now he's going to swing this one down to his running back. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's open space, I think they expect to get more out of the play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling. Held it to a no kick.
Tyler Conklin, 28 yards. And the Browns continue to show what it means to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Out for the PAT, here's Johnson. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
Partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late. That wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. The bottom line is, the ambition becomes impossible. But this possession is an empty one. Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. Sometimes you just have a great tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they do.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with the bandit.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
How about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to depend on running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play. On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
Another run to Mitchell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking for a 3rd-and-9 situation.
This man is a smoke in today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is stop every blocker stays at the edge.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd-and-9. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down where they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic than ever before about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their history, you'll find that they were big-time athletes all along. But the kicking was so prevalent that we made them special.
But now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Browns drive about to get started. On 1st down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he'll take this up to the 30, the gain of 4. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Rigoberto Sanchez. They'll come on to kick this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end of their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 97 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is just absolute confidence in the guys in front of him. The guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with it.
They get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, definitely see some running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're going to go pass first.
They run over center with Mitchell.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature as the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice push there to smell out the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Right back to Mitchell here. Down right around the 25. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard from the gun to give to Mitchell. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 10
you could ask anyone out here who's running the game, and they'll tell you, man, they'll tell you, oh look, they fuck with me now. I think they hearing me now. Someone said, nigga, they taking you seriously now. Like, I think they just might be scared of me now. But it's all good, niggas wrong every day. Niggas wrong every day. Oh, on to LA, while I'm trying to get high, do a song every day. Safe. We ain't never had to play it safe. I would rather stick it up and put it in the safe. Then peek inside the safe, see him running out of space, motherfucker, that's right.
That's the type of average he wants to take away in the contract negotiations, doesn't he?
On the handoff, Mitchell. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. Here we go, gotta have it. Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on fourth down. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. Been a very strong performance from them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now usually they're in great spot here.
If you're on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging them, getting a little down. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard.
Hi, I'm Loie, the evidence expert. And I'm Eleanor, the self-proclaimed skeptic. Together, we're the Gruesome Twosome, taking you on a journey through the internet's most chilling, unsolved mysteries on our new podcast, Internet Urban Legends. We're diving headfirst into the unknown as we investigate the internet's biggest mysteries in search of the truth. Internet Urban Legends premieres Tuesday, April 13th, and you can find all of our episodes for free exclusively on Spotify. Internet Urban Legends is a Spotify original from Portcast.
Soundtrack is the easiest way of producing music. Choose an 808 kick, add some 808 bass with glide, add some weirdness with his countdown, and finally let's push it down and reverb this fucking dog.
And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape from the
online
win.
music studio that's easy to use, highly collaborative, and
They'll
works on
run
any
on first
device.
down with Hubbard.
Subscribe today and get
He's going to take this across midfield.
Soundtrack
Headed back to
every
Bill
studio by Spotify.
44 yards rushing for him now to this point. The last run got 6. Now second and 4. Right back to Hubbard. Just a gain of a yard there. Now it'll be third down.
When you go from second and 4 to third and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play.
First round went to the offense. Second round the defense. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. As he'll put it away for the fourth time today. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right about the 19-yard line. Pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. They do have some good news though. This one is getting close to being over, and then trying to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Well, one win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
You see, it's two type of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it,